Now, from across the tri-states, this is KHQA Sports.
And tip-top of the evening, everybody, and welcome to Friday's Sports Final. We've got a lot of stuff to get to tonight, including what might be the basketball shot of the year. But we start tonight at Blue Devil Gym. Quincy High School heavily favored against Alleman coming in. Kind of a wonky second quarter, at least to start. Here come the Blue Devils back, though, and it starts with Brady Rupert, who was magnificent in this frame and much of the night. Peyton Nicholson going to feed him because he's got the hot hand, and then that hot hand proves contagious, as this is Jeremiah Tolton getting the bank shot to flow for him. High off the glass, no less, and then more for Mr. Rupert. Tolton's going to find him and thread the needle between a pair of defenders, and this was a theme. Lucas Reese going to end the first half on a buzzer beater for his team, putting the Blue Devils up 6 at the end of the first. In a game that was tied at 21 at one point, 31-25. Third quarter, the push continues in earnest. And again, it's Brady Rupert channeling his inner Dan Marley with a shot there. Then a Dante Kreider. Some defense right here. Nice larceny, nice layup at the other end. Good stuff from him, pushing the lead even further. Lucas Reese this time. He is going to find the open man, who is once again Brady Rupert. Off the penetration. Good move, 9-point lead for the Blue Devils at 39-30. And then the real fun begins. A Dante Kreider reverse pivot. That's sweet. And how about a couple of Jack Rupert runouts to cap this thing as the Blue Devils bounce back from the loss in Galesburg. Look good doing it, especially the last 2.5 quarters, winning tonight 71-45. Best game of the night on paper. Number 1, undefeated Winchester West Central at Plains. Not an easy place to play. Andrew Kaufman going to try to take the crowd out of it early with a 3, but Pleasant Plains had Justin Guernsey working in the lane, and he's a pretty darn good basketball player. West Central's got one of their own in Gabe Cox in traffic. That's good. And yes, a 3-point play for him. And then Gabe Cox, yes, motoring his way down the Audubon and doing Gabe Coxian things. Pleasant Plains going to answer. Corgan Greer with the short jumper at the other end. Cole Howard trying to answer back. But Justin Guernsey's got an answer for that. Plains ends up finding a way tonight, handing West Central its first loss of the season, 59-50. We showed you the game of the night, maybe the shot of the year coming up here. Triopia needing to beat North Green to advance to the championship game of the Beardstown tournament. Caden Moore doing his part right there, ensuing possession. Grant Wisdom follows suit from the wing with a 3. It's 10-4 Triopia. The Trojans go ice cold, trail by 7 in the second quarter. Garrett Bell wakes them up with this 3-point play. That's good. This is even better. Waning seconds of the first half. North Green holding for the final shot in this one. Brockmore is going to rebound it and actually have a second on the clock to get a shot up. He shoots it from one end of the floor and scores it from the other. Are you kidding me? Somebody call Top Plays in Sports Center. I can guarantee you that will be number 1 this week and maybe every week ensuing on Sensational 7. Check it out again. Triopia gets the win. 63-43 is your final. They will move on to take on Calhoun in the championship game tomorrow night. Meanwhile, also in pool play, Rushville Industry taking on Carrollton, and this would be the Jacob Reller show in the first quarter. The big fella doing work, and you know what? Carrollton had no answers for stopping him. The back down move and the little fadeaway to start. He'd also clean up the offensive glass very nicely. He scored all 9 of his team's first 9 points in the first half, and you see him following right there with the putback and the bucket and the Band-Aid. Rushville Industry goes on to win. 71-67 is your final. Elsewhere tonight in Illinois, huge upset win for Pittsfield over Porta. Will Guthrie with 13 points there. Western takes down Pleasant Hill 57-9. Macomb a winner over Camp Point Central. Peoria Quest takes down Minden Unity. Southeastern no match for Payson Seymour on homecoming as Hayden Hildebrand delivers 19 points, and it was Liberty beating Brown County. Keokuk trying to stay red hot and taking on a very decent Mount Pleasant team early on in this one. Anthony Potrotz doing what he does, making the move to the hole, and nobody's going to stop him. A little bit later, the board work, the big fellas getting it done on the interior as Keokuk attacks and cleans up their own messes and does so incredibly nicely in this game. A little bit later, the outside game working as well for the Chiefs. Braylon Martinez going to let fly from deep, and that's good. Isaiah Say having a big night as well, as you're going to see him get out in transition and make things happen for the Chiefs in this ball game. But your leading scorer tonight for Keokuk actually was Tyjay Mueller. We'll leave you with his highlight as he had 15. Keokuk wins by 8 tonight and does so with some style and panache. 48-40 is your final, so big win for Keokuk. Also in Southeast Iowa tonight, a big win for Fort Madison, which rallies from a big early deficit in this game and ends up coming back and winning 55-43. Also tonight, Palmyra and Macon going at it early on in this one. Aaron Stamper rewarded for cutting. Macon, though, fighting back hard in this one. Hayden Lovinger goes ISO, pulls up for the free throw line jumper. That's good. Macon now out on the break. Blake Class finding Lovinger again, open in the corner. A knockdown shot. It's 7-2 early, but Palmyra responds to the punch. And it would be the fast break, and down the lane comes Jaden Durst, who had 27 tonight, doing Durstian things, if you will. Then looking to find Quade Plunkett, who's going to knock down that jumper. Nope, that's not going to go, but right there cleaning things up on the interior. Yeah, good stuff right there as well. And in the second quarter, Spencer Locke to Porter Lenbauer, who's going to sink the wing three as the Panthers find some rhythm. A little bit later, more Jaden Durst as he leads the way. Big time win tonight, 72-48, as it was all Palmyra in the second half of this one. Boys scores now, if we could. Clark County, what a night for Brandon Crack. Well, there's that Fort Madison score, 55-43. Jaden Fedler with 18 points in the victory there. Here's the Clark County score, 68-35. Brandon Crack scored his 1,000th career point in that one. Nice win tonight for Highland over Brookfield at home, 56-51. Alex Meyer with 19 in the victory for his team. South Shelby, no match for Centralia tonight. Also, Illini West falls on the road at Monroe City. Joshua Tolton with 13 points there. Knox County starting to get healthy and look good in doing so, winning nice tonight over Schuyler County, 50-33. Your final. Knox County playing for the North Shelby tournament title tomorrow. Also North Shelby, the aforementioned North Shelby squad, that's a loss for them tonight to Marceline, although a nice comeback at getting it close. 59-57 is your final. And now, finally, here's Tate Heupel.
Well, last weekend, the Monroe City girls basketball team lost a close rematch with Palmyra in the Lenzini Championship. Tonight, they're looking to rekindle that win streak. And the Lady Panthers matched up with Hannibal, who's in their way. Lady Pirates jumping out to a hot start as Bella Falconer gets it out in transition. She finishes the play with the hoop and the harm for 3 points. Hannibal's not done, though, as Kaylee Falconer with the steal, and she throws ahead to her sister Bella for another basket as the Lady Pirates are up 5-0 out of the gates. Monroe City gets on the board, though, as Riley Quinn gets it in the post. She gets the basket and the foul. A few plays later, though, and the Panthers are going back to the post. Haley Hagan puts up the shot. It's no good. She gathers her own miss, though, gets the rebound, and puts it back in to finish the second chance basket as Monroe City's up 16-15 after one. Lady Pirates, though, able to break the Panther press all night as Bella Falconer gets the lightly contested layup. This one stays close throughout, but Hannibal closes down the stretch for a 64-59 win over Monroe City, handing their second loss in 3 games. Now we move to Palmyra and Macon girls, who are matched up in a tough one. It was close all night. We pick up in the second half as Macon's Katie Richardson gets it in the paint and throws it in for the quick basket as the Tigerettes are up 3. And a big night for Lexi Miller. She steals it away from Bailey Lovelace and takes it all the way back to the transition layup as Macon's lead is now extended to 5 midway through the third. Palmyra, though, they're not backing down. They're not giving up. They're finding Amy Bryan in the paint as she finishes through a lot of contact to keep the Panthers close. Then searching for a basket, and the ball finds Isabel Goldinger on the wing. She knocks down a big-time 3, but Palmyra still finds himself down 8 heading to the fourth. Macon getting everything they want near the basket as there's Lexi Miller again finishing the tough fall-away shot, and then some quick passes by the Tigerettes as it goes back to Miller again with the layup. Macon makes some plays down the stretch, stifles Palmyra's offense for the upset, 52-42. Back to you, Chris.
Yeah, that's a big win in conference for Macon. Also, Lexi Miller with 27 tonight. She's an awfully fine ball player. Also tonight on the docket, Keokuk girls, a winner over Mount Pleasant. Actually, we'll get to those in a second. Let's do Missouri first. Schuyler County takes out Knox tonight. Final count in that one was 43-39. The Clark County girls get 7 steals from Alexis Ellison to beat Mark Twain. Highland, a winner over Brookfield, 53-50. North Shelby all over Marceline tonight. And South Shelby is felled by Centralia despite Miranda Patterson's 14 points. Also tonight, Keokuk, a winner over Mount Pleasant. Abby Walter again red hot with 27. Holy Trinity, a nice win over Winfield. And check out Maya Merschman again. She's doing what she does. 39 points tonight to help spur her team to victory as well. Well, he will loom as the 106-pound weight class favorite tomorrow morning when the Quincy Notre Dame Wrestling Invitational gets underway. Another title which would add to quite an impressive winner resume for Palmyra's Caden Crane, including his 100th career victory just over a week ago.
A long road of long days and 5 match tournaments that, I don't know, it doesn't ever feel like it adds up, but it really does, and you don't notice it until it comes up.
It's impossible to not notice Caden Crane these days, state-ranked and still very much on an upward personal trajectory that owes to both his work ethic.
I fill out the weight class more this year. I'm bigger, more experience, obviously that this comes with it, more hours over the summer.
And the risen environment all across the Palmyra wrestling room.
Practice partners everybody that I've ever learned from. I mean, around Ross and Colin all the time. That's how you're going to end up. So I can really, all I owe it to is them. Having kids in the room that are a lot better than you, the same as you, is just going to make you push harder, make you better every single practice. The goals are a lot more in reach now than they used to be, but the goal has always been the same, state title.
Plenty of wrestling coverage coming your way on Overtime on Saturday, and we've got an avalanche of college signings starting to bear down on us next week as well. Today, the soft opening of sorts with Bowling Green's Austin Orff, a two-time state qualifier and the school record holder in the high jump, officially joining junior college track powerhouse Indian Hills.
It wasn't really something before high school that I thought I could do, and eventually just like they came to me, they asked me to be a part of their program, and I couldn't say no. I just plan to keep on getting better. The better you get, the better it is when you go into college, the more you can improve in college. So I just want to take it as far as I can here. I want to study sports management, so I want to eventually become a track coach myself.
Congratulations to Austin. We're all out of time. Monster Overtime right here at 10:30 tomorrow. We will see you then.